Morning, Stanton. How's everyone today? Just leaving HUR L2 right now, which is Faithful Dream, doing some mining, and we're heading over to Hurston. And I thought this would be a good time for another mini tutorial. As usual, I'm going to try to keep this one fairly quick so you don't have to watch this very long and get the information you need. It's an NPC pirate around there, so we're just going to blast right by him. We are going to see how things have changed as far as resetting your spawn versus how the game used to operate before the new medical procedures. Originally, how it would work is if you flew by a location and requested a landing and were granted landing, you didn't even have to land. That was all it took to reset your spawn to that location. That is no longer the case, and a lot of people are not aware of that and are wondering why when they die they end up all across reverse, considering that's not where they were last landed. If you request a landing at a place, like I'm going to go to Everest Harbor here and I'm going to request a landing. As soon as I request a landing and my request is granted, then if I log off the game, when I log back on, if I'm not at a new location, if I'm still in space, or if I'm on a moon somewhere that did not have a point of interest that I landed at, I'm going to respawn at Everest Harbor. That is still unchanged. However, if I die, my spawn will be the last place that my imprint, my medical imprint, was registered. And so that is the big change with medical gameplay, and I'm going to show you how to do that right now. So I'm going to head over to Everest Harbor, and once I'm there and once I land, I'm going to show you how you can check where you are currently spawning and how you can set a new location so that if you die, that is where you land. So I'll be back as soon as I land at Everest. So we are now landed here at Everest Harbor and we're heading towards the main lobby. You can see here we're going to the lobby. If you're on a space station, head there. If you're in a city, the location that you need to go to is a little bit harder to find. You may have to take some elevators or trains to get where you're going. Lorville, you're going to have to definitely take a train to more towards the residences, to the hospital that's going to be there in 3.17. It'll arrive hopefully in a few weeks. But in Space Station, you're just going to look for the clinic. So we're in the elevator here, and when we get to the lobby, we're going to go and look for a clinic. So we're going to run through here, and we're just kind of looking around. They're very easy to spot. They're usually on the main floor near the Habs. There we are. Medical clinic, that's where we're going. This poor gentleman has no head. So we're going to come into here, and we're going to look for insurance. And there it is, Olympus Principal Insurance. We go over to the Regeneration Console, and we're going to click this. And we're going to take a quick look at this. Current regen location is 1.2 million kilometers away. That was Faithful Dream. It doesn't give you the name. It just tells you there's a clinic 1.2 million kilometers away. Primary residence, 22.8 million. That is Area 18. So I know that that's my primary residence. So if I want to spawn back at Area 18, I can just say reset location, and I can confirm, and that's going to set it at Area 18. If I die, that is where I respawn. If I want to respawn here at Everest Harbor, transfer imprint, I'm going to hit confirm, and now I don't have the option to go back to Faithful Dream, but I could reset it to my primary residence of Area 18 if I want to do that. Just go confirm, and I've reset it. It's showing here current location, and if I want to go to Everest Harbor, I can transfer it back again. And that's it. That's all there is to it. Now if I die, I'm currently bound to Everest Harbor, and this is where I will respawn. Now if you meant to go back to your primary residence, it's quite easy if you die just to go here and set it and hold backspace again, and off you go. However, if you wanted to be near where you're doing something, like I'm about to do some bunker missions here, so I want to make sure that I can respawn here, make sure you set your primary residence. This is really important during things like Xenothreat, where you're going to be near, say, Microtech Lagrange 1. You definitely want to set your spawn point before you go dogfighting, before you're potentially going to blow up. Set your spawn point. And that is it. So I hope this helps, and until next time, I hope to see you soon in the verse. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.